radio check. Lurk at work is in the AO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of drawing. Bit of a recap. Yesterday we were doing a couple of... we were doing a bit of a couple of funny stuff. Because I had this funny brainwave over the weekend break. Regarding the Otomos cosplaying as Otomo from Battle Realms. So far, we're done with the rough the sketching, so we know how he's gonna go about. Now we're just finishing up the line art for the left Otomo, and then we'll go ahead and complete the line art for the right Otomo here with a dynamic posing, and then I think we'll be good to start some coloring. On. Hang on a second, sorry about that. I just had to check something real quick. I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot. Anyway, we're just going to try and finish the line art, see if we can actually get some flag coloring done, and then maybe if we're close enough, we'll just have to go through halfway of the rendering, and then we can upload this to the art account later on. But for now, let's go ahead and complete the line. The only thing here on the leftmost Otomo that needs more of a line art is the Nodachi with the Saya, so we just need to work on that first. Just need to remember how I should go about with it. I hooked up on our doctor reference again. Sorry if I almost got in late. I had a bit of a run-up with something here in real life, and it kind of roughed me up a bit. Okay, it's just gotta be something like this. Got you with the heels with the Saya. Hang on. Black lacquer. I mean, technically, we can give the Saya a white finish, because the Otomos have white on them. Well, it's part of CC's coloring scheme. I guess we can go with that. White lacquer? Does that count as white lacquer? Let's just add a little bit of a curve here, because the Nodachi is a big curved sword after all. So we just have to adjust this in reverse. Sorry if I won't be talking too much. I'm trying to focus on the art for now. I don't think I might be speaking as much as I did yesterday, even though that was also pretty quiet, all things considered. So, just as a heads up, maybe I should add some text again. Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop a line. If you're gonna say something, I will still try to react to it and probably write my comments, but I won't be talking as much as I would. So, just a fair warning. Thanks again for dropping by, though. let's go ahead and get this thing done. That works. Okay, maybe I should have made that a bit longer. Pretty sure the hub key is concealed when the Nodachi is in the Saya, so it is concealed. Oh, it's Habaki now. Okay, so I have to put the sword guard somewhere around here. part of the habaki is probably a little bit visible. Or maybe not. Maybe not. We'll just have to use a... I like to say I want to draw a gear-shaped handguard. I gotta hire a good gear to reference on first. So that we got a Tsuba that's actually well themed for an Otomo, I think. But that defeats the purpose because we're trying to make the Otomo look like Otomo. So probably putting a themed, putting an extra theme on the Kadachi might actually just be overdoing it, or whatever. It should be here. I should be able to find something like that. Screw it, let's just do it the old-fashioned way then. Standard scabbard standard sword guard would probably apply here. Remember, Otomo's sword guard isn't actually that fancy either, so... Although, in this case, it looks like a slab of cheese. Hooray for 2001 graphics engines. It's top end of the Saya. Stick that right. To the right. There we go. Should do it. Something like this here. that's not it. Too bad I can't angle this to be a bit more on the... Because it's an XY thing instead of a Z. I want it to be a bit of a Z. I could probably angle it slightly. Dang it. Oh wait, I think I can. No, I can't! Oh, come on! Seriously? That sucks. Can't do it on a horizontal either. Well, technically I could. Maybe not. Dang it! This one. Round mode. We're going to copy paste to see if it actually works still. Pixel perfect, God. Oops. Move it elsewhere and then flip it around. Around a bit. Okay, that works, I think. Yeah, that works for me for now. Let's make it look like a wind-up key instead of a gear. Although I don't think I can actually add some of the fancy etchings that would be typically part of a tsuba. Yeah, so a more practical looking tsuba would be much more appropriate for an Otomos that goes to the field, especially for an Adachi that would see actual field combat a lot. Okay, now to probably set up the hand. Tsuka is going to be real. Yeah, the Tsuka is going to be a bit straight, of course. I think. Oh yeah, it is. The tang ends around here, before the handguard, or slightly below Tsuba, and that's where the Tsuka connects. So, something a fuchi, small fuchi. Needs a seppa, not fuchi. Seppa's gonna be covered here anyway, so there's no point. That it's pretty much elementary. Let's just focus on getting that. I am going to cheat. I know it's not a good thing. Kind of makes the grip a little too narrow or very thin though. That's way off. Why am I off with... why do I feel like I'm doing this off center? Okay. Let's do this with just a straight line tool. If it doesn't feel right, we'll just go ahead and use Alt freehand path tool again. Well, not the freehand, the dynamic. Gosh, should I probably dynamic. Excuse me. Okay, now to do the wrapping. How do we do this properly? Keyta is a bit tricky, really. Even though over here it's obviously not rendered that detail. Doesn't have that detailed render. Well, alt engine and all that. I want to do this properly, as much as possible, at least. Okay, some others. Some of the other kashiras seem to be a bit more detailed. To go to. Too thick. That could work, maybe. Get it thicker. Not that thick. And that should be enough to make the Keyta and cry. Come on. Oh, my pants. Ow! Ow! Hang on. There we go. That should do it. Alright, everybody else seems to be doing it fairly simply. I wonder if I should do that too. Over here it's going to be the top wrapping. Why do I always hit on the wrong side? Stop making it thick. So that's how they do it. Some of them just put the diamonds and put some extra effects in the middle. We committed to this, so let's follow up with this first. This. And yeah, let's go with this first. Not that should be like that. And everything else will be out. Is there a gap in between? Okay, some of them show a gap, but the one I'm using as a reference point doesn't show that gap that prominently. For the ease of purpose. Now, if only the nub comparates and I can actually keep it just slightly thicker, not super thick. Dang it. To angle it and a bit more. Come on, man, you were already there. No, that should right. Some of them make it a bit. We're already committed to a big line here. I should make it a bit smaller then. Remember, we still have the other Otomos to draw, so we gotta do this fast. No, that doesn't seem right. Too small. Now that doesn't seem quite right. Dang it! Why am I stuck on Skyto like this? Dang it. Okay, something like that might work actually. I just need to know if I'm spacing it right. We'll clean things up later once we completed all the lines. I guess that works. too thick. Ow. Hang on. Let's try this. Is that a little too narrow for the Keyta wrap? Making it a bit rounder might be interesting, but I really want to stick to the classic diamonds, so... Make it look very rough wrapping. You know, the, what do you call it? The basic 5-size pen is actually pretty nice as far as big line arts are concerned, but when you're trying to be detailed and you're not exactly 100% familiar with the pen styles, it can get really frustrating, as you are currently seeing right now. Oh, sorry, Kurtop, I didn't notice you the first time there. Hope you're having a good night so far. I have no idea if you're, the person you're currently following is gonna stream today, though. Oh, well, thank you! It's not exactly the best I've done so far, but I'm trying still. I'm just gonna clean this up a lot later on. Whoever is making this Keyta wrapping is going to bleeding cry because I'm not doing them justice at all. Well, it is still in style because this is technically a field, but this is an odachi, so intricate wrappings are secondary to combat functionality, so we could probably just say that it's a field expedient kind of thing. There are very distinct styles of handle wrappings for various types of katana, depending on the region where the swords came from, which is kind of nice to look at as far as craftsmanship and style goes. Perhaps wrong angle. Trying to make it a bit larger again. Cripes, not that large. Exactly one spot for that. That was a lucky draw. Let's finish from here then. It's not like that. After I finish with this fan art, I don't know if I want to do another drawing stream for a different thing or if I want to go back to Bell Realms already. I'm still in the process of trying to pacify the Lotus provinces after all. And then we're gonna... So, ooh, indeed. I mean, this doesn't look like the fates of Ulu, to be honest. Okay, now that looks It's okay. Now let's see if I can add the actual wrapping details for this one. Okay. I suppose still a bit rough though, at least from my point of view. So basically, what they did was some very thin lines here. Add some extra lines on the bottom too. Somewhere around these parts. Oh, hey! Oh, cripes, not that thing. Yes, yes, I'm seeing the vision now. Might be a bit rough though. No, not like that. Kind of looks like that in some instances, but no. Let's do the center lines first, which usually somewhere around here. There's a lot of gapping in there. A lot of space that need to be filled up. Next texturing and all that. Not that angle. Seems okay? Question mark? Yeah, to add some more lines in the middle here, though. Ooh, that actually looks nice. I just need to do the lines properly so that it actually works well. Dang it, I'm going a little overboard on this one. Ooh, I see. Yeah, that looks like a very bell-worn wrapping. I think that actually adds some more detail to it. Didn't expect that to go. Now, I want to see how that looks like once the colors have been applied. Oh, good night, Katapa. Hope you had a good evening. Sorry that the other streamers you were waiting for didn't exactly come around tonight. Maybe they'll come later and you'll just have to catch the VOD, but I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and probably have a good night's sleep, like me. Anyway, back to the detailing. Okay, yeah, that kind of looks like a well-worn katana. It's Keyta now. Quite fitting for a Battle-Hard Nodachi user. Yes. Oh, that looks perfect. That looks absolutely great. Let's just add something like a teardrop in here. And just like that, the upper part of this Nodachi is complete, I believe. You know, it's kind of weird that I'm not really hearing part of the sound anymore. Because my headphones are dead mostly. Oh, I can clean this up now, though. Just like there. Alright, everything else should be a bit messy, I guess. Ow. Where? Right, let's go in. Okay, the kojiri of a typical Nadachi is fairly plain, I think. Although apparently some of them make it look a bit more fancy. Okay. Okay, since this is a Nodachi, it just needs to be a utilitarian kojiri instead of fancy stuff. Not that angle. Now, where's my... Here? No! That's... wait. No, the angle doesn't seem right. There. Compass again. So this is correct. This angle. Yes! That works, right? Okay, maybe not. Dang it! Or we can probably just angle them manually. Okay, that should work, right? Yes, perfect. Now we put in the Kojiri. Just be slightly flat. That's excessively flat. It has to be a bit rounded. Okay, maybe we should drag it a bit further down and then angle it. Excessive. Why did it clip up over there? Too thick. It's not. Yeah, something like that would work. Gotta make it a bit thicker. Not that, just a bit thinner. That's too thick. Are we angled right? Where's my compass? Okay, adjust it a bit further up so that it'll actually be aligned with the rest of the scabbard of the sign over there. There we go. And I think that's the first Otomo done. Now we can go to the second one, probably adjust him a bit because he still looks like an onigiri. I think that's a bit off. Let's go with the face first, and then we'll fix up everything later. Hang on. Average sheet. Is it really mirrored? Something doesn't feel right here. It's not good. Oh well. It'll probably work itself out somehow. Now we just have to adjust the shape of the Otomo then. Once we're done with the shape, we can add the details and then delete what needs to be deleted. I've finished this up. And we add the angry eyebrows. Too big. That look. Yeah, he looks angry enough, but I probably need to make the eyebrows sharper. Sharper and longer, actually, for more detail. Not thick enough. I get it thick at the right chord, but it petters out a little too early, which gives the detail, which doesn't really work with the detail. Okay, let's rip it out. How does that look? Yeah, I guess that could work. I'll adjust the Otomos face a bit. Wait, something doesn't feel right here. Is it the right angle? Feels like the mouth is closer to the left eye instead of the right eye, but that could just be me being confused because of the messy sketch in the back. We're just doing the, okay, we're just doing the... Wait, we can do the mirror mode for both of them, but we'll have to adjust the body so that it actually gives it a bit of a 3/4 look. Doing this is a bit off, after all. Nern. Waganawa. And where are we gonna start afterwards? Okay, let's go and do that onigiri face first. That's the only actual onigiri thing here for the... Not like that. That's a dumpling, not an onigiri. Gonna have to adjust everything here afterwards. How does that look? Gonna have to adjust these eyes later. face seems okay. Now we just need to get the body done properly. Cripes, what time is it? Okay, now that is just too small. Hey, looks okay, but I probably need a bit more curve on top. Now he looks like a dumpling, or probably a Nikoman more like. Nikoman! Now I think mirror mode for this one doesn't work right. Now that's an apple. Okay, maybe not. Let's end the parallels and just do it manually. Might be much better than doing the mode. Have to adjust, like, no. The eyes need to be adjusted a bit, I guess. Hang on. Okay, it doesn't work. Just so that it moves closer to the left. Ollie. Just slight adjustment to the left. And add the kimono again. This time it'll be a bit overlapping here because his arm is on, his right arm is raised, so. Just have to remove some of these parts later. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I am probably isn't it clicking? Why am I clicking that? I just can't. I did before. I did some jogging before the stream, and well, over the past week or so, I actually tried to. How shall we say this? Pick up the pace, since I've been doing mostly just casual jogging for the most part of jogging run up things, and well, apparently I'm not yet ready for it. You know what happened? Over the past week, an old back pain I had when I was back when I was still working in the office reared its ugly head once again, and for at least one day, I was pretty much, I spent like 2 hours in bed, writhing in pain because my lower back was filled with, with both pain and probably some trapped gas. Yeah, I know. All you bad breathing technique and all that. For the next few days, I've been trying to pace myself. Might be going down a bit, the interval training thing that they keep talking about. Spacing out my walks a bit more. Walks and jogs more like. But for the next few weeks, or the next few days or so, maybe I'll be just staying to some long distance brisk walking. Just to help rest up a bit. And I know this might be a bad idea, but I am probably gonna have to get some salon pass afterwards. Not exactly helpful. The heck happened over there? Okay, hang on a second. Just hang on a second. I need to probably... I gotta delete this too. I just need to take a sip real quick. Just finish up this. Okay, give me a second. Let me just grab a drink real quick. Hang on. Sorry about that. Are you still there? Yes, everybody's still there. Okay. Scared the hell out of me. What's this? What am I missing here? Alright, let's follow on through with the rest of the fold here. Remember, it's left over right. Only those who have already ended their journey on this earth can wear it right over left. Unless you're a pretty preppy foreigner who probably just wants to cosplay and didn't even ask how to wear a kimono properly. Apparently, it's still a bit of a problem even in 2026, and I think that is kind of a sad thing, really. You expect people who go to countries as tourists would probably at least read up on culture. But I guess a lot more people are much more focused on getting some Instagram points over actually enjoying the country they're visiting. I don't know. I'm not rich enough to actually go outside my borders yet, so I really shouldn't be complaining about this because I'm not a tourist myself, so. Okay, that should be it for this part. Just the feedback. Hang on, what the heck is that? Oh yeah, I forgot about Taski. Dang it. Taski would also be... Okay, I guess that kind of shape should be enough. Probably have to adjust the Tusky a bit. Maybe not. Hang on. Alright, that should put the Tusky up. No need to add the ribbons since this is the practical type, and the ribbons will probably be all on the back anyway. Okay, the angle's off. Oh wait, the hand should already be here. Hang on. Ooh, ow. I hit my knee. I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee. Do I need something I can use here? I need an Otomos that's actually holding something, grasping something. How do they do it? Are those, they just, like, okay. They just slap it on, like some sort of sticky tape or some such. Guess that's the best we can do for now. Which means it's gonna be a bit more complicated than this. I can probably adjust the Otomo a bit later. No, 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 I screwed up. That should be here. What the? Why is it lagging up like that? You know, I just realized I haven't updated my crit in a while. I should probably check what the most recent update is. Yep, there was an update last month. I'll probably get that later. But for now, we'll continue on with the stream and try to get the line art done. But afterwards, I'll definitely get the new Keyta. Might be some new tools I can use. I don't know. I should read the patch notes first. Did I do it the first time? Some space up there. It should be a bit rounded, not onigiri shape on the top. Yeah, something like that. Okay, probably have to adjust this guy. Slightly to the left, just slightly. My back. Okay, we'll keep it here for now then. See if we can adjust the shape later on. Not how it works, dang it. Why is it round? Why is it round? It should be a bit like a Mount Fuji shape. Or chestnut shape. No, chestnut would be a bit rounder. This is a bit closer, like an arrowhead shape, but with a rounded tip, mostly. Something like that, yes. Too big. Yeah, it's too big. Yeah. Okay, now where do we go? Go where my Oh yeah, just this. Okay, maybe not. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I had to adjust this slightly forward. Definitely have to adjust this because this is bordering on the outside of the drawing. A little too close for comfort there. Definitely have to adjust static pose Otomo here. Pixel perfect. Okay, maybe not. Hang on. That's the same thing. It's probably just this Otomo that I need to adjust then. Something going on here. I think my OBS is messing up again. I'm seeing some frame drops. I don't know if it's showing up on your end, but I'm seeing some frame drops on my end and I don't like that. Don't forget the base of the wind-up key here. That's not how it works. Slightly bigger, maybe. Get that length slightly higher. Okay, maybe something to that effect. Since it's angled and all. Oh, the Tusky also needs to be adjusted. Oh my god. Why do I keep making these very minor mistakes? Mein Gott, man. Mein Gott. How many years have you been drawing and keep forgetting these important mistakes, man? You think they copy strike me for humming Semper Fi? I just did that out of panic. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that should work. Banana, banana. Dang it, I should stop. There's a very good chance there's an FBI agent looking at my profile right now and getting ready to hit the report, block, and cancel button or some such. Wait, is the FBI responsible for checking copy strikes? Or, hang on. Now I'm curious. Which... It's the IEO. But if it's large-scale IP theft, it's Homeland Security. Jesus Christ, Homeland Security? That's kind of terrifying. So if you were suspected of large-scale copyright fraud, there is a very good chance that Homeland Security will knock on your door. That is a very terrifying prospect, I have to admit. Oh, I could probably adjust this guy to be a bit lower since I actually managed to increase the height of this right hand. Because of the mistake that we forgot about adjusting that, because we adjusted the rest of the Hakama earlier. Now we're here. This again. I'll have to delete this part again. Wow. Keep forgetting these parts. Too thick. Too thin. Ah, that's the wrong angle. Hang on a second, I just saw something real weird. Ouch. Excuse me. Peanut butter jelly time! Peanut butter jelly time! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay, that could work. Let's just leave the left sleeve of the How come I fold down like that? That's just for the unused sleeve. But that means... Oh... Ooh, it's almost time. Cripes. We're making good time, though. It just needs to finish... I just need to finish off the katana. Or not the katana, the Zendachi. And then we can probably go on the coloring offensive tomorrow. For now, we just need to get the line art done. We got kind of caught up here. I think we're going to be caught up here again. Oh. Did I get that right? Yeah, I think I got it. Oof, maybe not. Space out the legs a bit. Yeah, okay, that could work, I suppose. Makes it look like he's walking around. Yeah, like that. Excellent. Now I just need to put the, gonna have to adjust this segment here to be around here. Might have to cover up some of this part. Gonna have to delete it. Yeah, I'm kind of liking how this is coming around, to be honest. I just need to do a couple of fixes, and then sooner or later it'll be... Ooh, look at that! Look at this little boy! He looks snazzy! He just needs a little more coloring, and I think he'll be ready for the field. Technically, he's not really carrying a Nodachi. It's probably just a standard-sized katana, but considering his tiny size, it could actually be a Nodachi. It might as well be a Nodachi, considering his size. Mm-hmm. Christ. What the heck is happening in Boston right now? Bit of a late winter blizzard apparently, and they're pretty much getting buried in all the snow. Not exactly day after tomorrow levels, but still pretty bad, at least from what I heard. Kind of terrifying, to be honest. Hmm. Might have to drop the leg a bit. This is getting a little too high. Yeah, definitely have to adjust that. Make it a bit lower. Too high. Okay, there you go. How does that look? Yeah, perfect! Absolutely perfect. Now we go to the hard part. Wait, yeah. Let's go to the hard part. We'll focus on getting that turnkey later once we're done with the Nodachi. It's not good. I'm not too confident that I can get the Nodachi done. Especially that's Kaito. Oh wait, let's get the strap here on the left first. I don't know why I tucked it inside here, to be honest. I'm just following the original design on the 3D model and the Otomos over there. But I could be wrong. Well, whatever. It's an artistic choice. Yeah, that's an excuse for bad drawing, really. no, 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 la, 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 la. Yakuchushin is one of those really chill but very energetic songs, and surprisingly, it's surprisingly calming. I don't know how, but there's just something about Mio-san's voice. Even when she goes into power mode, it's just very, very reassuring and calming. Sayonara wa, sayonara wa, egaru kana, himeru hodo. Ina, ryu kate, nakanai de. Oh, crap. You know what, let's just delete this entire segment here. Gonna be covered anyways. Oh, it's done. Sweet mother. Trying to head back, make it happen. Let's try to finish the line at first. Dang it. And this is a lot messier than the other one yesterday. I feel really bad about that. Ooh, that looks nice. Gotta get that hand up. Okay, we'll have to do the Nadachi first. Truth be told, I just want to copy. I think I'll just no. I can't copy paste. It's kind of off. But I could probably copy paste this so that we have an idea how many. Alright, let's just count this. So for the middle parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Surprisingly, 10. I'm actually surprised I got that 10 and then two half ones, one on top, one on the bottom. Let's go to pommel first. Sayonara wa, sayonara wa, well, you can't really do this mirror style, I think, but probably adjust that as we see fit. I'll just do the hilt first, so it's gonna be somewhere around here. No, that's too narrow. Too thick. Okay, that should be enough. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. It's tricky when you try to do it like that. That looks like I could draw it a little too big. Oh, I did use sticks for that. Dang it, forgot about that part. That doesn't feel right. Well, that seemed like the right pressure, not the right length. I guess that works. A little adjustment to go a bit lower so that it actually covers that area first. So what do we want? 10. This one is... Alright. That's a really flat U. Cripes, no. That's not how it works, my friend. Kanben shite kure yo. Okay, that should be a good start. And then we go and start the wraps. Same length, right? The same width, I mean. Okay. Just a bit, maybe. Let's move it up slightly. Slightly. There you go. 一応上がり。よし。次。さのさ。Oh, nothing there. That sucks. Now it's time for the real challenge. Well, this is the most difficult part. This is going to be a second most difficult part because I don't know if I can actually draw the blade properly. It's not exactly a straight edge. There's a slight curve, as you might remember. Of course, the engine is indeed not clean enough for this one. Remember, the hand is going to be here because that's where that's near the guard. Here we go again! Getting the right angle on the pen so that doesn't look too thick. Let's see. Ho 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 ho. Dang it! Okay, we need to get 10 diamonds here. Okay, let's just keep it like that. I think we have enough firepower for that. Oh, it's gonna look. Mm-hmm. Oayo, kurayo. Shoot, did I get that right? Two, three, four. Okay, I think I'm getting it right, but I need to adjust the distance so that it doesn't look like there's a lot of gaps there. Man, if I was an actual Tsukai apprentice right now, I'd probably get a lot of slaps for being inconsistent with the lines. Yeah, too small. How many is that now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I might actually get the right number this time again. Out of luck, at least. That's too high. Too thick. Dang it! Dang it! Yeah, that's too thick all around. There we go. Oof, not that one. Not that one either. Yeah, better now. Good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Now if we can actually get this area right. So we gotta get a Fuchi out there. Oh, not Fuchi, a Seppa. I just need to get the Seppa position probably, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Whoa, what the heck was that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, make it a bit larger. Just want to get here and a bit smaller again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 more. Perhaps I might have to adjust that Nodachi then. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, this kind of rough lining it gives it a bit more personality, so it kind of looks like this. In other lies you tell yourself as an amateur drawer. Perhaps too thick. Nope. No. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, one more. Wow, that actually fit. We actually got that right the first time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we can adjust it so that we can get this guy over. Oops, excuse me. As the old Wagon Master General would say, I'm just letting the effusions out. Better for your health that way. Too thick. Okay, that should work. Probably have to adjust that. Too big. It's not. Okay, it kind of looks as big here. Guess that works. And now we add the seppa a bit. It's very thin. The strap and then a seppa. Okay, that works, I guess. Hang on a second. Give me a couple of seconds. I need to check something here. Hang on a second. Ah, there you are. Sorry about that. Just got the thing done. There you go. Oh, yeah, adjust this again. Okay, I guess that could work. I guess. Cripes. Now I have to worry about the handguard again. Because it has to look like at least something like a wind-up key like this one. Come on, just a bit more. We're doing really good time. I just need to get this handguard done properly. Hmm. Do I have to use the mirror mode again? Probably should, just to be on the safe side. We'll just adjust. We'll just have to adjust it accordingly. That looks really, really weird. Never mind. It's more confusing when I try to do it like that, especially since it's supposed to be angled. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just replying to what I'm seeing. This. Dang it. Now I'm stuck on a handguard. Should I just copy this? Or technically it's a different angle. This is we're looking from below, but I could probably use this for copying. Ow, ow, ow. My legs. My legs, they still hurt. You know, maybe next time if I do go for some intense jogging, I should ask a medical expert first. Dang it. Wait. Okay, it works just as well, actually. Dang it. Let's just copy then. I feel bad for this, but I feel like spending too much time on this one is just gonna ruin the experience, to be honest. So let's just go in and then merge it with the layer below, and bada bing, bada boom. I know it's cheating. I know it's cheating, but well. Alright, I forgot. Let's add some details on these, on that Keyta so that it looks like something is done to it. Apa sih? Apa sih? And some of these lines. Let's focus on getting the lines on the middle first. Yes, live with this. Fairly thick, but just enough to make it look worn. Now the emitter parts. No, not like that. Should be thin enough. Come on. Easy. Now we're getting something. Banayo. Oof. Yes, now it's looking much more worn. That's what I want. That's what we need for this one. Excellent. And I think that's enough for now. Now let's add the teardrop back here. Ew, that's too thick. There we go. And now for the grand part. Before we go for... Before we add the top knot slash... Well, the wind-up key slash top knot, it's going to be the Nadachi's blade. Which is going to be a real pain. Then Nagasa is going to be absolutely awful to draw because I'm not good with these lines. Oh cripes, I forgot. I also have to add the Saya again. Cripes. Oh, we got time for it, I think. We definitely have some time for it. I'll just need to... Too thin. Too curved. Should be slightly straight. That's a bit off. Oh, that actually works. I just need to get the... Now that's looking more like a cleaver rather than a katana. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. something like that, and then... No, not that. That's a cleaver. Might have to adjust that a bit so that it's slightly shorter. I made it a bit too long. Remember, we need to have the entire length of this Nodachi here. Something like that. Probably has to end up around here. Okay, that should look fine. And then... the cripes. Probably have to adjust this one. Yeah. Nope. Okay, I think that's a good enough point. Now, the problem is... how do I add the Shinogi without actually messing up the line? I'm very concerned. I mean, I could probably use the freehand tool and then stabilize, but it's a long line, and I'm not exactly confident I can keep it straight, even if it's just, even with the stabilization tool on. Basic and... there you go. Okay, we probably just do it manually, then we'll delete the curved out lines that don't really fit. Deviate from the straight. Or folding the other way. Dang it. Alright, let's try with the stabilizer. Time to cry. Nah, it doesn't work like that. Come on. Screw it. It's not doing it the way I wanted to, so let's just go with the... Let's go with the line tool again, and then we'll cheat from there. Wait, where is that part? Okay, it's a bit closer to the back of the sword. Much closer to the mune. Why did it not continue on? What the heck? Okay, let's just adjust that again. Okay, here we go. Let's use the line tool again. No. That's too... Oh, that's a very, very uneven thing. Uneven blade, rather. It should have enough time to finish up everything else, and then we can call it in for the night. A bit close for comfort, unfortunately, but well, we'll have to make do with that. Crepes reverse. Come on. Yeah, good enough. It's too much. I guess that's going to be it for the blade. Crepes. I guess with that, we can now go ahead and do the remaining segments. Or maybe let's just... Come on, men! Okay, do we go with the... I think we'll go with the, Cripes, this is wrong. We'll go with the wind-up key first, and then we'll go with the Saya. And then we can call it in for the night. Excuse me. Okay, just had to adjust that. I think. This one here is going to be deleted. Boom. Might have to cut the base of this wind-up key. Okay, a little more adjustment, and I think we're good with the wind-up key for now. Yes. Yeah, that looks good enough for me, I guess. Now, we just need to... Oh, I forgot about the hands. Okay, the only one we're missing is the... Saya, which I think should... adjustable here. I think that actually looks nice. I think we're actually done with the line art. Not exactly one-to-one, since Otomo is holding his upright, and our Otomo is more like he's currently in a charge of just about to slash down on you. But all things considered, I think we got him we got them right on to what we wanted to get for the line art. Gonna lock this a bit. Okay, let me just add something here for future use. Sure. And I think we're done. They're actually looking right down to what I want them to look. I think that's an actual win on our part. Now we just need to get the colors up and rolling. Mix the colors of the Otomo with Otomo's uniform here, and I think we're gonna be ready to roll it and put it on the art tag. With that, I think we are done for the night. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sorry that it was mostly quiet, and that we had some ramblings here and there, but I think with everything that's gone through, we are actually on our way to actually getting this done a bit better. Surprised how it turned out, really, especially when how the line art was working around, but still, even with the mess over here, I think it actually adds to the character of the sword. And we just need to pipes. Did I have to forget that too? Probably should. I should probably clean that up. Well, anyway. At least we know that we did learn some valuable lessons about what stuff I need for these kind of things. We can probably clean up the coloring tomorrow, so that's going to be a good fun time. Hopefully you'll be there for it, and hopefully I can catch you again. Anyway, for the time being, if you got any complaints or VOD reactions about the stream tonight, I would really be grateful if you could drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixiv. If you got a hankering for the older art streams we've already done, or you just want to see the other archived VODs that have already expired here on Twitch, you can always check the VOD archive linked on the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on the same under the same channel name on YouTube. That's Lurk Work. If you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for dropping by. Sorry that was a bit wiggly from time to time. We got caught up in some of the wrong spots again. Hopefully we'll be able to get this done next time you drop by. Maybe next time you can also catch us live. But if you can't because of other circumstances, that's fine. Thank you for getting your eyes on these VODs again. If you're still looking for something, there's definitely something on the channel that might interest you. Speaking of the channel, if you got any friends or who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I would really be grateful if you can share my channel with them, twitch.tv/lurkatwork. That's all from me for now. Once again, tomorrow it's going to be coloring time. My favorite time of the day. Well, don't know if we can actually not just color by render, but that would be actually very nice, so we can continue on and check our other backlogs and maybe just go for a different drawing stream. If you're still in the mood, though, I can send you over to somebody who's doing another run of Portal 2. Atya is back in the Aperture Science Laboratory doing some crazy runarounds and stuff, so I can send you over there for now. But if you're heading out for the night, thank you again for watching. Lurk at Work will now be RTB. I hope I can catch you here again tomorrow as we finish off, or probably, well, continue on or probably finish off our fan art of the Otomo as Otomo. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.